all of that mattered to me. So, one of the ways of combating all of this was to become extremely passive. I thought, if a woman actually comes up to me and shows serious interest, will I be strong enough to say no? So, my approach became I'm going to be passive. And strong enough to say no is more like, I guess, if she came up to me and wanted to sleep with me, I don't know if I'd say no, depending on how she looked and the personality and how things were moving. I haven't kissed someone in like 2 years and 2 months, and 10 years since I've been with someone, plus that, longer than that. So I think I might cave to the situation. And because I didn't want to promote something that was against God, for a while, my tactic was just be passive. And I know it comes with passiveness unless they're actually interested in me. They'll most likely just lean on to the very next person who's dogging after them to continue. So my approach became I'm going to be passive. I'll show the smallest amount of intention, but ultimately, if she's interested, I'll let her make that known. And when I say the smallest amount of intention, it's like I'm not showing intent where it's like I'm bored or like your time here is a waste of my own. It's more of like I'm just talking, I'm getting to know them, I'm enjoying you as a person, as a child of God, not as an object that I want to lust over. So I'm really just getting to know people, telling them about my dreams, my passions, and asking about theirs because I love talking about success and challenging people to be great and wondering if they're starting businesses and how they're doing it. Like I like that type of talk, but practically no one I talk to likes to talk about that crap. They just want to talk about other things. I also talk about raving and times I got too drunk or this or that. I love having fun. Like I'm incredibly fun in all different ways, but I kind of see where that conversation goes and I don't force that intent that I know I could force. I'm just passive with it. So that's what I mean by I show the smallest amount of intention. I'm really leaving it up to them to see what they're trying to do with all that situations potentially. The problem is that I also know there are men who are actively pursuing women. So, if a woman didn't find me particularly attractive, didn't love talking to me, or didn't connect with my goals and ambitions, she could easily lean toward the guy who was pursuing her aggressively. Maybe he was taller. Maybe he was more conventionally attractive. Maybe he had more money. Maybe he had a house where everyone could hang out. Or maybe he had a huge social circle. Maybe he was simply the guy constantly asking her to come to parties and go places.